It's time for Stream Dreamin'.
Welcome back to Stream Dreamin'. I'm really glad to have you here. Today we're talking about my top 5 Airstream Basecamp essentials. Now these are not the fun things you buy to make your camping experience over the top enjoyable. These are the less glamorous workhorses you'll take for granted after just a few trips. But I promise, go without for a few trips or take them away once you've gotten used to them and you'll notice a huge difference. All right, let's get to it. The first 3 are all outside and centered around the tongue of the Basecamp.
All right, we'll start with the Proven Industries trailer lock. It's simple, it has 3 parts. Insert the base into the tongue, close the lever. This is the surround. Now notice each of these has a flange, but you just slip it on, and those 2 flanges have to be lined up for the piston here in this disc to go through them. So as I push this up, it's not quite aligned. There it is. Simple twist. Now it's locked. Next up is the Anderson Hitch's weight distributing hitch. First thing to note, you do not have to cut anything on your Basecamp to install this hitch. I installed the hitch myself, I can tell you. Now that big part there is the brains of the operation. That is the anti-sway. This one has an 8-inch rise or an 8-inch drop, so you have plenty of adjustment. And this hitch weighs about half as much as the competing hitches. It has 3 parts, the one we just saw, the chains with the anti-sway plate that the chains are attached to. Now it's simple to hook this up. You'll see that hole in the bottom of the anti-sway element. You just stick the pin through, then stick your trailer hitch pin through there, and then put the chains through the square receiver. Now I'll show you on this side. First thing to note is you want your chains straight. You want those links to form a straight line. Now the eye bolt at the end is sized to fit into this square tube at a 45-degree angle. That keeps it from spinning, so you can tighten it easily. And it's just a matter of putting the bushing, the washer, and then the nut on. Now Anderson has a great install video for this. But once you have it installed and adjusted, you'll know how many threads you need exposed. That's what I'm doing right here. I'm counting the threads. Look, it's right where it needs to be. Now we'll go around to the other side and tighten it. And you'll see something remarkable here. All right, as I pull the slack up, now watch the A-frame as I tighten it. See how it's going up? That's what a weight distributing hitch does. It transfers weight from the back to the front, making it safer to tow. Now, if you've got an F350, you don't need this with a Basecamp. But if you're like me and you're towing with a mid-sized SUV, this really does make a difference, especially at speed. Driving around town, I really don't use it. But look how tight those chains are. It's like a steel rod. I love this hitch. All right, next up is the Phoenix 4000 from UltraFab. This is a fantastic trailer jack. It's simple to use, has an on-off button, has a light, an up and down arrow to raise and lower the jack, and a memory function as well. But the real beauty of this is it's a quality unit and it is fast. I mean super fast. It's more than 3 times faster than any other electric jack out there. Look at that. Look how fast that's moving. Now this may sound like not such a big deal. Just wait till you're taking your trailer off your tow vehicle in the rain or in a blizzard or in a wind or sandstorm. Those things happen to me all the time. I'm always chasing weather. And this, I'm telling you, is a game changer. I absolutely love this jack. All right, next up, a mattress pad. You're going to want one of these for sure. Sleeping on those cushions is just not anything fun. But you'll have to trim it. And I did a video on that explores the difference in configurations, king, queen, twin. Anyway, a mattress pad is essential. In this case, I had to trim a little bit off that upper corner, and I went with the Satva because it is fully lined and made out of a more breathable, cooler sleeping material. You can see how it's wrapped completely around. I hope that adds to its longevity. I had a Tempur-Pedic Serenity that I loved, except it was hot and it split right down the middle from folding. All right, next up is the Scirocco 3-speed fan. Now this thing is an energy miser. You can tilt it up, down, turn it left, turn it right. It has 3 speeds and it's easy to install. I did a video on it. You don't have to drill any holes. The wires are already there. It is fantastic. It'll make those hot summer days a little more tolerable, but in the spring and fall when the temperatures are just a little too much, it's great. And in the wintertime, you can turn it on low, aim it up high, and it will take some of that hot air from the furnace and distribute it around your base camp. All right, that's 5. They're not especially glamorous, but they will make a difference in your life. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, share it with somebody, subscribe. Do all 4. I like having you around. Until next time, make it an adventure. Thanks for watching. Stream Dreamin'.